Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I have a question for everybody this morning. Have you ever been wrong about something? You know what I mean? Wrong. Yeah, me either. Video's done. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. When I am wrong, I try to admit it if I can, right? We're not always good at that, human beings. We have this setup here. We are on Himmelsville with a lake. Himmels Lake. Tier 9, Concept 1B, mid-tier, 3-tier battle. We have a 279 early. They have a mouse. I'm looking at the setup thinking, I hope I get a bunch of guys in town. This could be a big problem if we don't. And the last guy I expected to not go to town is the overpowered 279 early, which, as you can see, is headed for the Valley of the Noobs. So smart ass Guido takes a snapshot on the way. Missed the EBR, and I'm paying attention to what's coming my way, and it's me, a KR, a GSOR, and the JPZ E100. And I'm thinking, oh my golly gosh, this is no bueno. The Patton, the Type, the 279 early, the 470, they're all headed for the Valley of the Noobs. And I get a little salty. I get salty like everybody else. A little bit irritated. Try to get a little snapperino in there at the Progetto, who has done us a solid and has trapped himself on the middle road. So good on him. It's a good place for one of their tier 10s, I'd say. The Mouse is coming into the city, and that's exactly what I figured. And now Guido, the salty guy, has to type. Our 279 screwed us. Well, this video is called I Was Wrong, and it turns out I was wrong. Because I did not take into account either the aggression of the 279 early or the overpowered nature of the 279 early to walk into the Valley of the Noobs versus a Conqueror and whatever else is there and 2 artillery. Now, what I do know, I clearly didn't know that. What I do know is we're going to have to stall the Mouse and whatever else might show up in the city. I also know that the Conqueror's not here. I know that the Progetto's not here, at least not right now. I do see the 110 E3 in the Mouse, so we have to be careful with these two. But I do have the JPZ backing us up and his fear factor, and I'm thinking, all right, we got to hold this. And all of a sudden, look over into the Valley of the Noobs. They've won. They've won the Valley of the Noobs. Now, here's the big problem with that. Often, look, now everybody's pushing into the Valley. It's a thing, my friends. It's now a thing. I haven't done any damage. And the 279 early is busy gobbling up every tank that exists over on that side. In the Valley of the Noobs. I like to be wrong when we win. I really do. Oh, here comes that's no good. Just shoot him into the lower plate, and we'll eat that shot. We'll back around the corner here, and we'll do the old hold down. The old hold down Concept 1B action. See if we can get into the lower plate this time. Oh, look at that. Almost got the FL10, but he went right by the shell. He zings in here. Here he goes. Oh, where is he? Oh, geez. Are we going to make that shot? No, because I'm zoomed in too much and missed. Now he's going to come around the other side, isn't he? You little stinker. Nope, he heads off that way. All right, so he's got a light tank after him. We'll go back after the Mouse. The Mouse, which is kind of backing up and rock. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. Sneak one into the lower plate. Look at the 279 early. Just nom, nom, nom. Gobbling up everything in sight. The Mouse is getting beat up by us in town. Holy cow, the 279 early is just absolutely crushing. Let's take a look at what his hit point situation is. Well, he's got most of them. The 50 TP pushes in. PTA dies. Get hammered by the 110E3. Everything was going swimmingly until the 110E3 took that gigantic chunk out of me. We'll kill him off. 110E3 is trying to be sneaky. Let's not sit there and let him shoot. And the 279 early is busy wrapping things up through the Valley of the Noobs and destroying everything in sight. Trying to get a shot on these guys maybe. Nope, don't quite have it. Let's try to figure out if we can get in here and get this 110E3 out of the way. The mouse is still kicking. This guy is looking in several directions because he's trying to fight the 110, the JPZ. Not the 110, but the JPZ 100. He's thinking about, who am I going to shoot first? Doesn't matter, we kill him. And it's nothing left but the 67 hit point mouse. And look at the char. He's got half his hit points, maybe slightly less. Take a stupid shot and bounce off the angled turret. And we end up winning. I was wrong, man. You know, this is that game that I talk about that you analyze and you go with the low percentage play and it works, but it's actually a fairly high percentage play based on the tank, the 279 early, and the help that he got. He got a lot of help in there. They just ran over the few tanks that were there, came around behind the ones, were able to have enough of them stay alive because they're all bouncing off at 279 early. And we had just enough power in town to keep them busy so they couldn't turn back around. Old Sanyo or Sanyi02 from Clan Hunk had a big game. We'll see the card in just a minute. So I actually sent him a note after. I said, good game. I was wrong. And I think he said something like good game or some such thing. But man, oh man, most of the time you'd be right in that case. Most of the time you'd be right. Not this time, though. Not this time. Let me know what you think down below, guys. Was that a great move on his part? Was it taking a chance? Do you think that he took... Do you think that he made a low percentage play work? Or do you think that based on the tank and the situation, that was a high percentage play? That'll be a good discussion, I think, for everybody down there. I bet there's people on both sides. I think he made a low percentage play work. Obviously, he was in better shape because of the tank and the help that he had. But I think 9 times out of 10, you lose that because the other team's better than they were. That's just my thought on it. Let me know, because I think it's interesting discussion in terms in the context of critical terrain. All right, that's all I've got. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you.